Imagine a starless night sky. The vast expanse above is devoid of the comforting twinkle of stars, leaving an eerie, unsettling void. The darkness feels almost tangible, as if it could reach down and envelop you in its cold embrace. Instead of twinkling lights, monstrous beings with skeletal claws reach down from the darkness. These fearsome entities, with their elongated limbs and hollow eyes, seem to emerge from the very fabric of the night, bringing with them an aura of dread and foreboding. These are the Tzitzimime, terrifying deities from Mexica mythology. Often depicted as skeletal figures adorned with fearsome regalia, the Tzitzimime were believed to descend during solar eclipses, a time when the world was most vulnerable to their malevolent influence. They are figures of destruction and chaos, but also represent creation and renewal. In the Mexica Worldview, the Tzitzimime were not merely harbingers of doom, but also essential players in the cosmic cycle of life and death, destruction, and rebirth. The Tzitzimime embody the duality at the heart of the Mexica Worldview. This duality is a fundamental aspect of their mythology, where every force of destruction is balanced by a force of creation, and every end heralds a new beginning. They are a reminder that life and death, creation and destruction, are forever intertwined. The Tzitzimime serve as a powerful symbol of this eternal balance, illustrating that even in the darkest times, there is the potential for renewal and rebirth.
To understand the Tzitzimime is to glimpse into the heart of the Mexica worldview. Their mythology was not merely a collection of stories, it was a reflection of their reality, their fears, and their aspirations. Let us delve into this fascinating world and uncover the deeper meaning behind these fearsome deities.
The Tzitzimime are often depicted as skeletal female figures, with sharp claws and serpent-like attributes. These fearsome deities were not just mere figments of imagination, but held a significant place in the Mexica cosmology. Their skeletal forms, often adorned with intricate carvings and symbols, represented the duality of life and death, a concept deeply ingrained in Aztec culture. The Tzitzimime were believed to dwell in the dark corners of the universe, waiting for the opportune moment to strike and bring about chaos. They are the daughters of Coatlicue, the fearsome earth goddess often depicted, wearing a skirt of writhing snakes. Coatlicue, whose name means she of the serpent skirt, was a powerful deity associated with fertility, life, and death. Her image, with its serpentine elements, symbolized the earth's ability to both nurture and destroy. The Tzitzimime, as her offspring, inherited her formidable traits and were seen as enforcers of cosmic balance. Their connection to eclipses is significant. Eclipses were not just astronomical events for the Mexica. They were moments of profound spiritual and existential dread. The Tzitzimime were thought to descend during these times, attempting to devour the sun and bring about the end of the world. This belief underscored the Mexica's understanding of the precarious balance between order and chaos in the universe. For the Mexica, an eclipse represented a terrifying moment when the sun might be devoured, plunging the world into darkness. The fear of eternal night was a powerful motivator for rituals and sacrifices aimed at appeasing the gods and ensuring the sun's return. The Tzitzimime, with their fearsome appearance and destructive potential, embodied this existential threat. The Tzitzimime were believed to be responsible for this celestial chaos, their presence a reminder of the thin veil between order and disorder. They were not just harbingers of doom, but also guardians of the cosmic order, ensuring that the cycles of creation and destruction continued unabated. Their role in the Mexican mythology was complex, reflecting the intricate interplay of fear, reverence, and the quest for understanding the universe. Their skeletal forms symbolizing the potential end of all life. The imagery of bones and death was a stark reminder of mortality and the ever-present possibility of the world's end. Yet, in this grim symbolism, there was also a recognition of the cyclical nature of existence. The Tzitzimime, with their terrifying visage, were a testament to the Mexica's profound understanding of life, death, and the eternal dance between creation and destruction.
The Tzitzimime were not just celestial figures, they were deeply intertwined with the earthly realm. These celestial beings, often depicted as skeletal women adorned with skirts of serpents, were believed to descend from the heavens during times of cosmic instability. Their presence was both feared and revered, as they embodied the duality of creation and destruction. The Tzitzimime were seen as guardians of the universe, maintaining the delicate balance between order and chaos. They played a crucial role in the cosmic cycles, ensuring that the sun would rise each day and that the seasons would change in their due course. Their influence extended beyond the celestial sphere, touching every aspect of life on Earth. They were believed to be the enforcers of cosmic law, punishing those who disrupted the natural order. The Tzitzimime's role in the cosmic cycles was not just about maintaining order, but also about reminding humanity of the ever-present potential for chaos. This constant struggle between order and chaos was a central theme in Mexica cosmology. Representing the constant struggle between order and chaos, the Tzitzimime were often invoked during times of crisis. Their fearsome appearance, with skeletal faces and clawed hands, served as a stark reminder of the destructive forces that could be unleashed if the cosmic balance was disturbed. Their association with war is evident in their fearsome appearance and their hunger for hearts. The Tzitzimime were believed to accompany warriors in battle, promising victory or defeat. They were seen as both protectors and destroyers, capable of granting strength to the brave and wreaking havoc on the cowardly. The Mexica warriors would often invoke the Tzitzimime before going into battle, seeking their favor and protection. Sacrifices were made to appease these celestial beings, with the belief that their intervention could turn the tide of war. The Tzitzimime's hunger for hearts was symbolic of their desire for the life force, which they believed was necessary to sustain the cosmic order. They were believed to accompany warriors in battle, promising victory or defeat. The Tzitzimime's presence on the battlefield was both a source of fear and inspiration. Warriors who fought bravely were thought to be under their protection, while those who showed cowardice were believed to be abandoned to their fate. Furthermore, the Tzitzimime were linked to fertility and childbirth. This may seem paradoxical given their destructive nature, but the Mexica understood that creation and destruction are two sides of the same coin. The Tzitzimime were seen as the bringers of life as well as death, embodying the cyclical nature of existence. This may seem paradoxical given their destructive nature. However, the Mexica understood that creation and destruction are two sides of the same coin. The Tzitzimime's role in fertility and childbirth was a reflection of this duality. They were believed to have the power to both nurture and destroy, to bring forth life and to take it away. However, the Mexica understood that creation and destruction are two sides of the same coin. Just as the earth nourishes life and receives the dead, the Tzitzimime represented the cyclical nature of existence. They were seen as the guardians of the life-death cycle, ensuring that the natural order was maintained. Just as the earth nourishes life and receives the dead, the Tzitzimime represented the cyclical nature of existence. They were particularly associated with women who died in childbirth, known as chihuateteo. These women were believed to transform into Tzitzimime, forever caught between the realms of the living and the dead. The Tzitzimime's association with fertility and childbirth was a reflection of their role as guardians of the life-death cycle. They were believed to have the power to both nurture and destroy, to bring forth life and to take it away. This duality was a central theme in Mexica cosmology, where the forces of creation and destruction were seen as interconnected and interdependent. They were particularly associated with women who died in childbirth, known as chihuateteo. These women were believed to transform into Tzitzimime, forever caught between the realms of the living and the dead. The chihuateteo were honored and feared, as they were seen as powerful spirits who could influence the fate of the living. These women were believed to transform into Tzitzimime, forever caught between the realms of the living and the dead. The transformation of the chihuateteo into Tzitzimime was seen as a continuation of their role as life-givers, even in death. They were believed to have the power to protect and nurture the living, as well as to bring about destruction if the natural order was disrupted. Forever caught between the realms of the living and the dead, the Tzitzimime were a powerful symbol of the cyclical nature of existence. They embodied the duality of creation and destruction, life and death, order, and chaos. Their presence was a reminder of the delicate balance that must be maintained to ensure the continued existence of the universe.
The Tzitzimime embody the concept of duality that is central to Mexica thought. While they represent chaos and destruction, they are also associated with creation and renewal.
Just as a forest fire makes way for new growth, the Tzitzimame's destructive power paved the way for new beginnings. This duality is reflected in their appearance, skeletal yet powerful, terrifying yet captivating.
The Tzitzimime, in their terrifying glory, reflect the anxieties and aspirations of the Mexica civilization.
They represented the very real fear of natural disasters, famine and war that could bring about the end of the world.
However, they also embodied the hope for renewal and the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth.
The Tzitzimime, though born from a civilization long gone, continue to resonate in modern times.
Their imagery appears in art, literature, and popular culture, serving as a potent reminder of the enduring power of ancient myths.
Their story, a tale of duality and the cyclical nature of existence, transcends cultural boundaries and speaks to the universal human experience.
The Tzitzimime remain a potent symbol of the rich tapestry of Mexica mythology.
They remind us that life and death, creation and destruction, are forever entwined.
Their story challenges us to confront our own fears and to find hope in the face of uncertainty.
What are your thoughts on the dual nature of the Tzitzimime? How do you interpret their role in Mexica mythology? Share your thoughts and interpretations in the comments below.